all, welcome to CR Spiritual Classes. In this video, we are going to learn what is called as a resolution and types of resolutions. And it's very important long answer as well as short answer also. Put as many stars as you can. Right? Okay. We'll get into the topic now. What is called as resolution? What is the lexical meaning? In the sense, what dictionary meaning of resolution? Resolution means what? A decision. Right? Okay. Let us see what exactly Companies Act is saying. What is called as resolution? The questions which have to be considered at the general meeting of a company are presented in the form of a proposal. What is called the questions which have to be considered? See, for example, board of directors are there. Okay, they want to appoint Mr. X as a director and additional director. For example, they want to appoint Mr. Y as auditor of a company. And let me assume that Mr. C as a cost accountant of the company. And these are called as what? The questions which have to be considered, or whatever the matters they want to discuss in the general meeting of a company. It is all prepared. Okay. In which form? It is all prepared in a proposal form. Okay. In the sense what? Question by question. 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Right. And these are called as what? The proposals are called as what? Motions. See, this motion is very important question. You can expect this in the short answer. In other words, motion refers to a proposal put forward for discussion and adaptation in the meeting. See, motion in the sense what, as I already told you, it's kind of a proposal which they are going to discuss in the general meeting of the company. Are you getting me? And once this motion, that is the proposal, is being kept for discussion, okay, and they have taken what? They have taken the decision on it, then it becomes what? A resolution. Are you getting me? It is nothing but what? The decision which is being taken on the motion. And like before taking the resolution, and who has to approve it? Of course, the shareholders have to approve it. If the motion is unanimously approved by the members, in the sense what, if everyone is accepting for it, those who are present at the meeting, then it is called as what? A resolution. Are you getting me? Yes. When a resolution is passed by the company, it should be bound by it. Of course, no, when the shareholders decide that this resolution is passed, of course, the board of directors have to what? Abide by it, and they have to follow it. The Act generally specifies the matters in which resolutions are required to be passed by the members in the general meeting. See, Companies Act itself is saying, okay, in what are the ways you have to pass a resolution and what kind of resolution a company can make. Okay, let us see this one by one. Basically, if you take up here, we are having how many types of resolution? That is very important resolution. Ordinary resolution, special resolution, and the resolution require special notice. And we do have other two resolutions also. Resolution requiring registration and resolution by circulation. Are you getting me? Among this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is most important? Ordinary resolution, special resolution, and resolution requiring special notice. And resolution requiring registration, resolution by circulation is the like additional resolutions. Are you getting me? Yes. Next one. What is called as ordinary resolution? Section 114 of the Companies Act 2013 defines an ordinary resolution and special resolution. What is called as an ordinary resolution? When at the general meeting, simple majority is required to move the resolution. It is called as what? Ordinary resolution. See, as we have already discussed, motion means what? A proposal is being what? Put forward, okay, for discussion among the members. Are you getting me? Members means what? Who are the members? Of course, the shareholders of the members of the company. And simple majority, in the sense what? 51% of the members are accepting that motion or accepting that proposal. It becomes what? Ordinary resolution. Ordinary resolution, what is a keyword? Simple majority is a keyword. Simple majority means what? 51% of the members those who are present at the meeting have to accept that what? Motion or proposal. Then only it becomes what? Ordinary resolution. And for taking up this resolution, how the votes will be counted? The votes may be cast, in the sense what? The votes may be taken by show of hands, in the sense what? How many of you are accepting? Come on, show your hands. Like raise up your hands like this. Or else by electronically. Electronically in the sense what? Your picture will be coming. They have to put yes or no symbol to it. Or by polls. Polls in the sense what? By taking what is it, representations in the, we all knows about it, like ballot boxes. The names will be kept in that they will be putting their vote. This is called as what? By polls or by elections. Are you getting me? Next one. In determining the simple majority, all of the votes cast by the members, whether personally or by proxy, are considered. See, in order to consider whether a resolution has been accepted or passed by the members or not, how you will be taking into it? By receiving the votes. How many of them have what? Favored that what? That motion or proposal. And how the members will be voting? Either they will be coming personally in voting, if not, they will be appointing their agent, who are called as what? Proxies. Both of the votes will be considered to see whether the resolution is being passed under ordinary resolution category or not. Is it clear, all of you? In determining whether the resolution has been passed by simple majority, the votes cast in favor of the resolution should exceed the votes cast against it. Then the resolution is said to be passed. See, I told you, right, 51%. For example, see, 200 members, in the sense what? Shareholder. See, shareholders and members' names are used synonymously. Okay. For example, if once I purchase a shares of the company, I'm called as what? I'm called as what? A shareholder. Right? And once my name has been registered in the register of members, kept in the head office of the company, then I'll become what? A member. Only to the member the dividend will be getting declared, not to the shareholders. Remember this. So that's what in the companies that always will be using this shareholder and a member, like, what is it, synonymously. So a member is always referring to what? A shareholder. Are you getting me? Whose name is getting registered. Is it clear, all of you? So while in determining the simple majority, the votes cast in favor of the resolution should exceed the votes cast against it. In the sense what? See, for example, 200 members are present in the meeting. 200 members are present in the meeting. They want to pass a ordinary resolution. What is called as ordinary resolution? 51% of the members have to vote. Okay, 51 in the sense what? How many total members are there? 200 members are there. In that 51% is how much? 101 members have to accept it. So once they accept that proposal, then it becomes what? An ordinary resolution. Ma'am, if it is less than that, very sorry, they cannot pass a resolution for it. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. If certain members abstain from voting, in the sense what? Certain shareholders are saying that, no, I am not interested in voting for this. Okay, then their presence will not be taken into account. Next one. Ma'am, you are saying that the meeting will be conducted, no? This annual meeting will be conducted. Just like that, the member can enter into the meeting hall. No. A prior notice of the meeting, it is required or not required? Of course, it is required. But when you are passing the ordinary resolution, of course, you have to send the previous notice to the members. And in that notice, there is no necessary for them to explain the particulars of the ordinary resolution. Are you getting me, all of you? Yes. Just you have to explain that these are the matters will be getting discussed. Because when you look into the matters only, they will be automatically understanding whether it will be passed by ordinary resolution or by special resolution. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. A copy of the ordinary resolution should be filed with the register of companies only in certain cases. In general, ordinary resolution must be passed to transact the ordinary business at the AGM. These lines are very, very important, okay? When you are writing this question, what are the keywords we'll be expecting for ordinary resolution? Simple majority, more than 51%. And this last line, this ordinary resolution must be passed to transact the ordinary business at the AGM. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. Let us see in what are the situations the company can pass the ordinary resolution. First one, when they are going to alter the contents of memorandum of association, when they are going to accept the deposits from the public, and when they are going to fix up the salary for the cost accountant, and when they want to appoint the alternate director. For example, the original director is there. We went out of country. So instead of his place, and another new director will be getting appointed. Okay, till he comes back. And that is also allowed only up to 3 months. Okay. And he or she is called as what? Alternate director. Right? We are going to appoint him. So for that, ordinary resolution you have to pass. Next, removal of director before the expiry of the term, except a director appointed by the company law board. So a director has been removed before the expiry of the term. In case if a director has been appointed by the company law board, no, he cannot be getting removed by passing a what? Ordinary resolution. Next, appointment of MD, whole-time director, manager for them. And next, remuneration paid to the director. For to make a resolution, how much amount of salary will be paid to the directors. For that, we have to pass this ordinary resolution. Then in case of voluntary winding up of the company, appointment of liquidator and his remuneration. The company is going to get closed down. Okay, further liquidator is getting appointed to take up the liquidation process, and how much remuneration we have to pay to him. So to fix that ordinary resolution we have to pass. Next, appointment of auditors on their remuneration. Next, declaration of dividend. Of course, no, every year company will be declaring dividend. For that, they have to pass an ordinary resolution. Next one, the number of directors are increased or reduced within the limit fixed by the articles. Are you getting me? Yes. Now we are getting into special resolution. The resolution which is passed by special majority. See, simple majority means what? Ordinary resolution. Special majority means what? Special resolution. Ma'am, how can you define a special resolution? When the resolution is passed by 3/4 or 75% of the majority of the members present and entitled to vote at the meeting, then it is called as what? Special resolution. The voting may be, how the voting will be done? The member may be showing their hands, or it will be done electronically or through polls. Next one, in determining the 3/4 majority, in the sense what? 75% of the majority, all the votes cast by the members, whether personally or by proxy or by postal ballot, also getting considered. As I already told, how the members will be like voting in a meeting. They'll be either personally present and they'll be voting in a meeting. If not, they will be appointing the another person who is called as what? Proxy, to attend and vote at the meeting. Next, they may be sending their voting representation through post also. That is called as what? Postal ballot. In all the three ways, sorry, this 3/4 majority is considered. Are you getting me, all of you? Next one, when we pass a special resolution, how many days before, okay, the board of directors have to send the notice to the members. They have to send the notice 21 days before the meeting. Is it clear, all of you? So in case of special resolution, it is mandatory that for which purpose, okay, they are going to pass the special resolution, and in what are the matters they are going to pass the special resolution, all of the details should be getting mentioned in the notice. Yes, it is mandatory that the intention to propose a resolution as special resolution and should have been specified in the notice calling the general meeting of the shareholders. Is it clear, all of you? I already told you shareholders and members are used synonymously. If such an intention is not made clear, then the resolution would be ineffective. In the sense what, in the notice, if they have not mentioned for which purpose they are going to pass a special resolution, then if they take the resolution also, what, it becomes what? Invalid, or it becomes what? Ineffective. Is it clear, all of you? Next one, a copy of the special resolution must be filed with the Register of Companies through e-filing on Ministry of Corporate Affairs portal within 30 days of passing the resolution. A copy of special resolution should be filed with MCA, okay, within 30 days of passing the resolution. Is it clear, all of you? Yes or no? Let us see in what are situations the company has to pass the special resolution. For example, first point is what? Shifting of register office from one state to another. Okay, this is first point. And the company wants to shift their register office, that is head office, from one state to another state. At that time, they have to pass a special resolution. Our next point is what? Alteration in the object class of the memorandum. See, we have certain important clauses in the memorandum of association. In the object clauses, the most important. When you're going to change some contents in object clause of the memorandum, then you have to pass the special resolution. Next, when there is change in the name of the company with the consent of the central government, they want to change the name of the company. But before that, previous consent of the central government should be taken. For that, ordinary resolution should be passed. Next, reduction in the authorized share capital of the company. Next, at the time of voluntary winding up of the company, to voluntary wind up the company. Next, if the company is being wounded up, in the sense what, the company life will be getting over, okay, by the order of the tribunal at that time. Next, to make an application to the registrar for striking of the name of the company, in the sense what, the company got closed down, and after that the company name will be striked off or removed from the register of the companies which has been maintained by the register of companies. See, register is something different, registrar is something different. Register in the sense what, the list of companies, okay. Registrar means what, the person who is having the ultimate authorization to grant, okay, to grant what, the company to function. Are you getting me? Indirectly, it is in the sense what, who is giving the certificate of incorporation as well as commencement of business. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. Next one, to pay remuneration to the directors in excess of Schedule 5. See, for paying remuneration to the directors, Schedule 5 is saying certain limitations. Okay, if a company wants to pay the remuneration more than that, or the more than the amount which has been mentioned in the schedule 5 of the companies of 2013, then they have to pass a special resolution. Next, appointment of persons aged 70 years or more as a managing director or a whole-time director or manager. At the time, the company has to pass what? Special resolution. Is it very clear, all of you? In the previous video, we discussed about ordinary resolution and special resolution. In this video, we are going to discuss about the other three types of resolution. And in that, the third is what? Resolution requiring special notice. Okay. What is called resolution requiring special notice? Okay. Notice means what? As we have already discussed. See, in order to pass any kind of resolution in the meeting, the directors have to send a notice to the members before the conduct of the meeting, because the members have to be aware of it, right? Exactly for which purpose we are going and attending the meeting, and what kind of resolution or what kind of motions or proposals we are going to discuss. Is it clear, all of you? Yes. So resolutions requiring special notice. Some resolution requires special notice as per the Companies Act or Articles of Association of the company. Hence, such resolutions are called as what? Resolution requiring special notice. See, a proposer, the person who wants to pass this resolution requiring special notice, has to put forward his application, in the sense what? The motion, or what, for which purpose or for what purpose he wants to pass a what? Resolution. That notice should be sent to the company 14 days before the meeting. Okay. And once the applicant, that is a proposer, has sent to the company, after receiving that particular notice, the company has to then what? Pass on that notice of that resolution to all of the other members at least 7 days before the meeting. Is it clear, all of you? Yes? Next one. See, these were the circumstances in which we will be passing what? A resolution under special notice. For example, for the appointment of an auditor other than the retiring auditor, a new auditor has been getting appointed. Is it clear? Yes. Next one. Other than the retiring auditor means what? For example, auditor tenure is over, his office tenure is over, he will be getting retired automatically. But apart from the retiring auditor, we are going to appoint one new auditor. Next one. Express resolution providing that the retiring auditor shall not be reappointed. Whomsoever retiring, no, of course, we have a provisions in Companies Act that they can be getting reappointed. But the members are very specifically clearly saying that what? This retiring auditor should not be getting again reappointed. Okay. Next one. For removing a director before the expiry of his term. Next one. For appointing another person as a director in the place of the director removed. See, a director has been removed. Okay. And instead of him, a new director has been getting appointed. For that sake. Next one. Resolution to appoint director other than the retiring director. The same thing like auditor only. Yeah, director is getting retired, and there are provisions that again he can be getting reappointed. But the members, they don't want to again reappoint him. Right. So the articles of a company can provide additional matters with respect to which a special notice is needed. Apart from this, situations, articles of association can also provide certain additional matters or informations that, of course, the members can pass a what? Resolution. How? By issuing a special notice to the company. Are you getting me, all of you? Yes? Next one. We have done with the third one? Yes. We are going for now fourth one. Resolution requiring registration. Is it clear, all of you? Fine. The resolution which are required to be registered with Register of Companies are called as resolution requiring registration. See, basically whenever the members pass a resolution in the meeting, it should be filed with the Register of Companies. Resolution should be filed with the registrar within 30 days of its passing. So what are the resolutions? Let us see once one by one. Whatever all of the special resolutions which they pass at the general meeting, it should be getting filed with the Register of Companies. Next, resolution made by Board of Directors regarding appointment or reappointment of a managing director. That resolution should be getting filed with the Register of Companies. Next, resolution made by the members regarding dissolution of the company. In the sense what? The company wants to get voted up. Okay. So for that, it has to be getting filed with the Register of Companies. Are you getting me, all of you? Yes? Next one. We are going for the last one. Resolution by circulation. Okay. What is called circulation? See, what is called a circular? I think you all heard this term from from a college, right? For example, Usmania University, they have declared the examination date. How you will be getting informed? Like your principal, right, or administration officer, he or she will be preparing a circular, right? And the circular will be sent across the classes, right? And one of you will be reading that circular, right? One of you will be reading the information which is given in the circular. Exactly the same manner in a company, like if the directors want to discuss an important things, and they want to take urgent decision, and they don't have any time to call for a meeting, at the time what happens here, they will be preparing a draft, okay, draft resolution, and it will be forwarded to all of the directors to pass a resolution. And this is called as what exactly? Resolution by circulation, right? When directors have to take important and urgent decisions and do not have sufficient time to call a meeting, at that time a draft resolution is prepared, okay, and forwarded to all of the directors to pass a resolution. This is called as what? Resolution by circulation. Is it clear, all of you? Yes? So now all of you understood the types of resolution very well. See how the question can be asked in the examination. What is called as motion? That is very, very important. Short answer. Our next one. What is called as resolution? Explain the various types of resolution. Are you getting me? So you're going to explain all of this 5 resolution. And among from this 5 resolution, if you ask me which is the most important is what? Ordinary resolution and special resolution. Are you getting me? Definitely the special resolution and motion question will come in the short answer. Right? Rest all the things you're going to cover it in the long answer. Is it clear? Very clear all of you? Yes. So thank you so much for watching my video. Good day.